Hi guys, my name is Marco.
My name is Ali.
Welcome to episode 2 of season 3.
Yes.
Game of Thrones. Dark Wings, Dark Words.
Yeah.
Great. We just watched episode 1. That was awesome. And I can't wait for episode 2. We will do a quick recap because we remember everything. You know? So, yeah. First of all, we saw... What did we say first of all?
Sam.
Sam, yes. He survived somehow. Still don't know how, but with so much luck. So, yeah, okay.
It's a mystery.
It's a mystery, yes. And Davos survived too.
Yeah.
He went back to Dragonstone. And Stannis is like completely now manipulated by her. Completely, she uses him, she controls him.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of, you know. So Stannis threw Davos into a cell because he wanted to kill her.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Jon is now with the wildlings. He met the king beyond the wall.
Yeah.
And he impressed him.
Yes. More or less.
So, maybe, I hope he will, maybe he will, like, live for a while with them and learn about them and find out stuff about them and then return back. I don't know how, but I think he will. So, yes. What else? Robb is, he arrived at Harrenhal and the mountain was already gone. But he let a couple or a lot of bodies behind. Just, I don't know why. Because he's a sadistic idiot bastard. Mm-hmm. Tyrion was in the capital. He's no longer Hand of the King. And we saw him talk to Tywin.
Yes.
That he has a claim to Harrenhal.
No, it was Casterly Rock.
Yes, Casterly Rock. True. Oh, what is that? What is Casterly Rock?
It's the home of the Lannisters.
Did we see that yet?
I don't think so.
Casterly Rock, yes, okay. Okay, yes. And he didn't want to give it to him because he says he's a... Yeah. He's not... He can prove it's not his... that he's not
really
his son. And he... thinks he always disgraces the Lannister name and just he was too very harsh and no one treats my Tyrion like that, so this guy is on my hate list now. Daenerys arrived at Astapor. Was it Astapor?
Yeah.
Yes. And she wants to buy like an army of 8,000 men. They are like super well-trained soldiers and they had to kill a baby in front of their mother to prove themselves. What the hell? This guy or this master of the city or whoever he is a douchebag. He should die. And then Daenerys was attacked by a young girl who wanted to kill her with a scorpion, and she was like teleporting and has had a snake tongue and whatever, so weird shit is going on always. And Sir Barristan Selmy saved her and now wants to serve her as Queen's Guard. Sorry. Yes, so that's about it. And we will just continue.
And which one of you was a marksman at 10?
Father.
Where? No, see.
You can't kill it, you know.
Why not?
Because the Raven is you.
Word from Riverrun and Winterfell.
I hadn't seen him in years. I don't even know how many.
We'll travel to the funeral together. Lord Bolton will garrison here until we return.
Will I be wearing manacles when I lay my father to rest? Something else?
By the time Bolton's bastard got to Winterfell, the Ironborn were gone. They massacred everyone and put the castle to the torch. And Bran and Rickon have not been found. Now, they may have escaped. Or Theon may have taken them back to the Iron Islands as hostages.
Have you received any demands?
No.
Have you heard anything from Theon at all?
Where am I? Who are you? What do you want?
I want to do this.
Where are you headed, then?
South. You?
River Run. Staying off the King's Road, are you? They get you no matter where you go. You can't win.
He knows who I am.
It doesn't.
Maybe you're right. What if you're not? What if you tell someone?
We're not doing it.
Do you know my son? The Lord of Highgarden?
I haven't had the pleasure.
No great pleasure, believe me. Ponderous oaf. His father was an oaf as well. My husband, the late Lord Luther. They managed to ride off a cliff whilst hawking. They say he was looking up at the sky and paying no mind to where his horse was taking him. And now my son is doing the same, only this time he's riding a lion instead of a horse. Now, I want you to tell me the truth about this royal boy, this Joffrey. We've heard some troubling tales. Is there any truth to them? Has this boy mistreated you? Has he ripped out your tongue?
King Joffrey, his grace is very fair and handsome and as brave as a lion.
Yes, all Lannisters are lions. And when a Tyrell farts, it smells like a rose. But how kind is he? How clever? Has he a good heart, a gentle hand?
I'm to be his wife. I only want to know what that means.
Bring me some cheese.
The cheese will be served after the cakes, my lady.
The cheese will be served when I want it served. And I want it served now. Are you frightened, child? No need for that. We're only women here. Tell us the truth. No harm will come to you.
My father always told the truth.
Yes, he had that reputation. And they named him traitor and took his head.
Joffrey did that. He promised he would be merciful and he cut my father's head off. And he said that was mercy. And he took me up on the walls and made me look at it.
Go on.
I can't. I never meant. My father was a traitor. My brother as well. I have traitor's blood. Please don't make me say any more.
She's terrified, Grandmother. Just look at her.
Speak freely, child. We would never betray your confidence, I swear it.
He's a monster.
Yeah, I speak my mind, Your Grace.
Have you not been speaking your mind, Lord Karstark?
I think you lost this war the day you married her.
Many years before that, one of the boys came down with the pox. Mr. Lewin said if he made it through the night, he'd live. But it would be a very long night. So I sat with him all through the darkness. Listen to his ragged little breaths. His coughing, his whimpering.
Which boy?
Jon Snow. When my husband brought that baby home from the war, I couldn't bear to look at him. I didn't want to see those brown stranger's eyes staring up at me. So I prayed to the gods. Take him away. Make him die. He got the pox. And I knew I was the worst woman who ever lived. A murderer. I'd condemned this poor, innocent child to a horrible death. All because I was jealous of his mother. A woman he didn't even know. So I prayed to all 7 gods. Let the boy live. Let him live. And I'll love him. I'll be a mother to him. I'll beg my husband to give him a true name. To call him Stark and be done with it. To make him one of us.
And he lived?
And he lived. And I couldn't keep my promise. And everything that's happened since then. All this horror that's come to my family. It's all because I couldn't love a motherless child.
What is this? Get up, Charlie! Is he all right?
I think so. If he can't, we may as well just go without...
That's enough. Charlie, I forbid you to die. Do you hear me?
Why should the rest of us go with him?
Russ, you're responsible for him.
What am I supposed to do?
Make sure he gets back alive. If he doesn't, you don't. Move on!
Not another step, boy. Unless you want to drown in your own blood.
I'm unarmed.
That was poor planning.
My sister carries the weapon.
I'm better with them. Drop the spear. Drop it.
You kill me. That wolf will tear you to bits.
You must be Summer. We've come a long way to find you, Brandon. And we have much farther to go.
Sansa will have many suitors. A great beauty with a very old name.
Great beauty. Oh, a great beauty.
Yes, she is. Objectively, very. Her face is quite pleasing to other men and to women, people in general. But not to me, of course. I only have eyes for you.
You pervert. You want her? This child.
I don't even want to talk about her.
But you are.
Only because you're making me.
I didn't force you to open your mouth and make words come out.
This is cruel and unfair. Cruelly unfair.
Renly?
I don't believe he was interested in the company of women.
What makes you say this?
Whenever I wanted to make a child with him, he had so many excuses, so many late-night war councils. He never wanted to try. Except one evening, after he'd had far too much wine to drink, he suggested something. Something that sounded very painful and couldn't possibly result in children. Maybe the fault was with me, maybe...
No. He was a known degenerate.
It's such a relief to hear you say so, Your Grace.
I've considered making his perversion punishable by death.
As is your right. You must do whatever you need to do. You are the king.
Yes. I am. Do you like it? I just had it made. Probably one of the finest weapons in the Seven Kingdoms.
It's beautiful. Will you show me how it works?
It's a new design. Much easier to load. There's no crank. You use this lever to draw the string. The bolt goes here. And then you just aim. And...
Would you take me hunting sometime? Forgive me, Your Grace. I know a hunt is no place for a woman,
That's
but...
not unheard of.
My father would never let me before I...
You no longer belong to him. Do you want to hold it?
May I? Please. I imagine it must be so exciting to squeeze your finger here and watch something die over there.
Could you do it? Man. Could you kill something?
I don't know, Your Grace. Do you think I could?
Yes.
Would you like to watch me?
Yes.
I'll tell you anything. Just take it off. Please, please, just take it off.
The sister sent me.
Yara.
I'll come for you tonight when the castle sleeps.
Oh, no, don't go. Please, please, no, please don't leave me. Please, please.
You can get inside his head, see through his eyes.
Only when I'm asleep.
That's how it begins until you learn to control it. You're a warg.
It's not just wolves. Sometimes in my dreams, there's a...
Three-eyed raven.
You've seen it.
We saw them together. You haven't forgotten.
Does it have anything to do with warging?
No, the raven is something different, something deeper. The raven brings to sight.
Seeing things that haven't happened yet.
Or things that happened long before you were born, or things that are happening right now, thousands of miles away.
Too That is an uncommonly large person. How does one manage to subdue such an uncommonly large person?
One waits for him to drink until he passes out.
Poor man. You have my sympathy. Aha!
Oh, shit.
Not a man at all. A hound! So good to see you again.
Thoris. The fuck you doing here?
Drinking and talking too much, same as ever. A pretty prize, lads.
Yeah.
Girl.
What in seven hells are you doing with the Stark bitch?
You move well. For a great beast of a woman.
You shouldn't shouldn't grimace before your lunch. It gives away the game. Bit of a quandary for you. If you kill me, you fail Lady Stark. But if you don't kill me, I'm going to kill you. Good. Graceless, but good. See? If you were willing to hurt me, you might have had me there.
Looks like your woman's getting the better of you. If you can call that a woman.
Oh, we enjoy a good fight. Gets our juices flowing. Flayed man of House Bolton. Bit gruesome for my taste.
You sure he's the one?
That's him, all right. I saw him fight at the tourney for Sir Willem Frey's wedding.
Give the man his silver.
Let us go. My father will pay you whatever you want.
Enough to buy me a new head? If the king in the north hears I had the Kingslayer and let him go, he'll be taking it right off. I'd rather he takes yours.
Man. Yes, mixed feelings about so much scenes here. First of all, Bran was dreaming again about Three-Eyed Raven. And then this guy came in his dream, and now he really found him. Who is this guy? He has some powers too. He's like a warg or something like Bran too, right? So he knows something about Bran, and he had to be something special, you know? So that's great. I want to know what that is. Yeah, Theon, oh my god. Theon's being tortured by, I don't know whom. I guess by the man of the Boltons, because they sent the man to Winterfell. Is he in Winterfell? Who is he? I don't know. Or where is he?
Seems to be in a basement.
Yes. Man, I don't know. This is weird, but I enjoy it so far.
I like it.
Yes, they're on their way, and they trusted this farmer.
Yeah, probably.
And yeah, that was a good idea. But you can't just kill random people because they've seen you, right? So yeah, shit. Joffrey, this guy, man.
Joffrey and his mother.
Yeah, Joffrey. His mother has no control over him anymore. No, none. Really none. Not at all. Yes, we were introduced to the grandmother Tyrell. She's awesome.
Yeah,
I like her, man. She's really cool. And Sansa told them about Joffrey, and they were like, "Yeah, okay, I know."
Yeah.
But Marjorie is so smart, man. We will come to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. They talked about the day he married Talissa. He lost the war.
Yeah.
I don't think this is the reason.
Mm-hmm.
I think he lost the war. I'm sure of it. But that's not a reason. Come on.
Mm.
Of course, it was like he was betraying his oath.
Yeah.
But I think his banner must still stand behind him.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they have no chance against Tyrell Lannister.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why they
Yeah.
will lose the war. Not this. Catelyn told the story about Jon.
Yes.
When he was younger.
Yes.
He got sick. He got the pox.
Yeah.
The pox. He was like dying. She thinks that it was her fault because she
made a promise.
Yeah, she talked to the gods, or she prayed to the gods that he should die.
Yes.
Or he should get away, or he should die.
Yes.
Then he got sick, and she thinks that was her fault. And she prayed to the gods that he might survive, and then she will love him,
Yes.
and something like that. But she couldn't afterwards. And now she thinks all this dark thing is her fault. What happens to her family?
Because she broke her promise.
Jon and the king beyond the wall. I don't know his name. What was his name?
Mance Rayder.
Mance. Okay. Yeah, they talked to we saw Warg.
Mm-hmm.
And then I realized Bran is a Warg, so there are more people like him, and they can live inside the minds of animals.
Exactly.
Is it like every Warg is like connected to one animal, or is it like they can just go in every mind they want?
I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Because I think Bran is just connected to his wolf then.
Mm-hmm.
So yes. Okay, what else? Yeah, Sam. Sam is scared, and Sam is like, "Why did she leave me?" And Lord Commander won't let him die. He
forbids it.
He forbids it. Yes. And we met this kid. Is he a kid?
Joden Reed.
Yeah, and his sister. Yeah, nothing to say here. They're weird.
What do you think of the Brotherhood?
I don't know. They are like fighting for freedom.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, this scene was amazing. Marjorie just played her cards perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
She knew from Sansa he's a monster.
Mm-hmm.
He likes to see people die. He likes to torture and something like that. So she played as she also does. Yeah. So she's interested in. Yeah, it must be so exciting to see someone die. And
at the moment where Marjorie held the crossbow, he fell in love with her.
Yes.
You could see that he was really fascinated by her.
Yes,
of course.
Was even more tortured. And then someone came and said he would rescue him in Nightfall. Please don't do that. A little bit more.
A bit more torture?
Bit more, yes.
Bit
like
more.
10 episodes or so. Yes. And yes, the Hound, they caught the Hound, and he remembered Arya. And now everyone knows Arya Stark. She's Arya Stark.
Yeah.
So.
What is going to change?
I don't know if the Brotherhood is like bringing them back to Robb or bringing them back to King's Landing. I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
I hope not.
Mm-hmm.
Because they don't have to do something with all the families. So I hope they won't do anything to her. And I don't think so. So yes.
Yeah. I also wonder how they captured Clegane.
They said like too drunk.
Of course, Jaime and Brienne.
Brienne won, but I think Jaime because he was like captured so long and he didn't train for like forever and
And the Boltons
and don't trust an old man even if he's like an innocent farmer. What could they do? And now, I don't know what Jaime's doing. Brienne should take him back to King's Landing, right?
Yes.
He wants to go back to King's Landing.
Yes.
Why is he being such a dick? Just go with her. Why did she sit on the bridge? Is it just because he's like he wants to be a dick?
Yeah.
He just fucked himself up.
Yeah, well.
Huh. Okay.
Now he's going back to.
And I thought he was smart. That was stupid. Why? Yeah, okay. Thank you so much for watching. I enjoyed this episode like I did all episodes, so I hope we can meet soon. Because now the next days are going to be very stressful.
Yes.
This episode is coming out on Thursday, so maybe it's Monday, right?
Yes.
So maybe Friday. I hope we can do that. Westworld and Game of Thrones. Okay, yeah, guys, we will manage it somehow. That's about it, and we are going to see us again in the next episode.
Episode 3.
Bye.
Bye.